Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 14th of February and I have some news for you regarding Dragon Age Inquisition, as BioWare is actually looking for people to help test the next patch for Dragon Age Inquisition, and this is an effort to both get player feedback early and test what the studio is calling, quotes, the biggest patch we've released to date. Now, they did release a full statement on their game blog, and that statement reads as such, quote, "For Dragon Age Inquisition, we've developed a faster and more compressed patch schedule than any prior BioWare game. However, due to the nature of the certification process, it can still often take weeks after developing a fix to release it on different platforms. Because of this, we continue to explore new ways to foster better communication between our players and developers." And this is of course where the Patch 5 beta program comes in and will be aimed at select players of the PC version of Dragon Age Inquisition. And BioWare says it's opening a closed developer-like environment for players to put the patch through its paces and give the developer a chance to communicate with the fans as well. Now, the beta will actually give you access to a shop called the Black Emporium, and you can acquire certain things, and BioWare says, quote, "You can acquire powerful artifacts and tools to aid their cause, purchase epic weapons, powerful accessories, new powerful crafting materials and schematics, and even change their voice and facial appearance using the Mirror of Transformation." Some other things that are coming to the table in the Patch 5 beta include an option to bind more mouse keys and auto-attack buttons for single player, as well as tweaks to dialogue subtitles, graphic shader options, as well as a new armor tinting system, among other additions. Of course, this is going to be a rather huge update. Now, this is kind of interesting, as of course recently we did have 343 Industries deciding not to go with the Halo Master Chief Collection beta patch dealie. Basically, they were going to release a patch in beta, have guys test it, give them feedback, and basically what BioWare are detailing here, but in Halo Master Chief, and in the end they didn't go for it. And it's kind of interesting that BioWare have, pretty hot on the heels of that, decided, you know what, that's a good idea. And to be honest, I agree. It is a good idea, especially with such a huge game like Dragon Age Inquisition. They can only hire so many staff at the end of the day, and for such a huge and complex game such as Dragon Age Inquisition, there's no way they can iron out every single problem with the limited resources that they have. So, if a willing player is happy to take on a beta patch and let them know, hey, this happens when you do this, or whatever, and numerous players, thousands of players are going to have more results and think of different things that the team wouldn't think of, that will help BioWare make sure that when the patch does come out to the general public, it will be the best it can be. So I think this is quite a good idea, to be honest. Maybe not for every game ever, but for huge RPGs such as this, it works pretty damn nicely. Now, if you want full details regarding this, there is a link to the source post in the description below this video where they will go through all of the patch, as well as, of course, a few other details as well. So I suggest you take a look at that if you're interested in this, and I'll see you next time.